Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Valen Ose again, and if you are new here, you're highly welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you are here for the second or third time and you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do so by hitting the subscribe button and turn on your notifications bell so you're the first to get notified once I upload my content. So guys, the news, the hot gist is that Prince won the Arena Games for tonight. Prince has won something at least.
You have won tonight. Let's wait. Arena game.
And I'm super proud of Prince. So shout out to all the fans, of Prince here. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to, explain all that happened in today's game. I think this is the best game that I have witnessed so far in Biggie's house. Like, it was really interesting, it was really fun to watch, and I'm going to give you like the two most funny players of tonight's game. So guys, Biggie called the housemates together and he introduced the game. So basically they were trying to promote or show appreciation or kind of give sort of credence or respect or honor women, African women who have gone through so much, but they prevailed, went through a lot of hurdles, especially just more like the African setting, but using women as symbols. So basically the setting was more like a market setting where you have to play the role of a marketer. So there were like so many obstacles in the way. Okay, you have to start from a point where you have to pick a basket, and then you move with the basket with your wedge, like a wrapper that you put on top of your head, and then you place the basket on top. And then once that is done, you move to the next place where you buy or you purchase your plantain, and then from there you move to where you purchase your cloth or your wrapper, and then from there you move to like the foodstuff section where you purchase tomatoes, potatoes, yams, and just food items. And from there you also move to where you purchase your vegetables, and from there you now walk on top of like a water bed that had like far spaced marbles or stones on it, and then you walk on that and then move over to the next stage where you have to like pluck an orange from an orange tree. You don't have to climb it, it was like an imaginary tree, and then you also you use a stick to pluck it out, and then you add it to your basket and then you drop it. So the winner of the game was going to be like the fastest person, because they had like 3 minutes to do all of these things. But the funny part to it was that all of these things have to be done with like one hand. So if you grab your basket and you put it on your head, you have to only use your one hand to grab anything. So you cannot use two hands. If you use two hands, then you're disqualified and all of that. It was really fun to watch. But let me tell you the gist of the people that really made today's Arena Games very interesting. Bbnaija, number one, this is not the first time that she has done things like this. She's always like, I don't know, playing around whenever she misses her way and stuff like that. So Bbnaija, then the second person was Ozo. Ozo was like, I don't know, it was funny and then it was also scary at some point. You will see why, I said so when I insert clips of the videos in, as I talk along. So you want to wait to that part, okay? So when Bbnaija started, she was like, she just grabbed the basket, and from there I think that's where her problem started, from even grabbing the cloth to looking for so many things. Like the things were just falling. At some point it just fell. Like when she got to the food stuff stand, everything just fell, and she was like, what, she just took her hands and carried the plantain by her hands, and then she was running up and down, and she would grab this one, she would grab this one. Everybody was just laughing. I'm like, even Prince was just looking. I'm like, he was just laughing. It was very funny. Guys, just watch it.
One hand.
So guys, you will see that it was really fun to watch. Like, it was everybody like, it was really fun. And so she finally moved over to like the tree with the orange, and then she tried to pluck it. She was just all over the place. I was thinking Biggie was going to like, penalize her or punish her for something, for doing that kind of thing. But I feel like maybe they enjoyed it as much as we did because it was fun to watch. So the next person that was really funny and scary was Ozo. Scary in the sense that, I don't know, at some point Ozo was just hitting the plantain. Like it was pouncing. I felt like, why? Also, I think Ozo has a lot of rage in him. because the way he was doing that, I felt scared, because I'm like, even if the thing wasn't working, dude, what's up? Calm down. You know, it's not that, life is not that hard. So what happened was he grabbed the basket and then he tried to put the wedge on his head. That was where the problem started. It just was not happening. It just was not, you know, balancing, and he felt frustrated. Then finally he moved. And then the thing fell. When he grabbed the plantain, I think the basket was just too small. I think all the baskets had like different sizes, so it was really too small for him. So the plantain that he had, like the bunch of plantain, was really heavy for that basket, so it just wasn't working. At some point, he was using both hands, which you're not supposed to use. Finally, he was just pounding on the plantain, maybe to break it into two. I don't understand what he was trying to do. That did not also work, so he just gave up. He was just pissed. Like, guys, I'm like, what's going on? Just watch it with me, okay?
Also, it's hot-tempered.
So I'm like, okay, finally the housemates were like, especially Prince, don't worry, don't give up, you can do this. This is the first time that I've actually seen Ozo not complete a task, or not, you know, act that way whenever they are performing a task. It's my first. So I'm like, Ozo, some days are like that. You can't win all the time. You win some, you lose some. But just, you know, when things don't work your way, you shouldn't, you know, exhibit such rage. And so finally Kaisha brought a bigger basket for him, and then he used the basket and then started, you know, like buying his things again, and that worked. But it just wasn't like, his time was over. He was just doing it. Everybody was laughing. And I remember when Tolani finished, Tolani just had fun with it. I think that's what that was what made it really more fun for us to watch. So when she finished, you know, she just went over to her boo, Prince, and then they hit their hands. And guys, Tolani and Prince already have their first kiss last night. In case you don't know, let me insert the clip so that you see it yourself, okay? So guys, they just, you know, did like this, and it was fun, and she sat down. But during Ozo's time, he was just very angry, bitter, and all of that. Finally, he left, and, you know, they finished the game, and Biggie, you know, announced the winner, and Prince was the one that won.
You have won tonight's Let's Wait Arena game.
I think he had 47 seconds, and, you know, he has like 24 hours to pick someone, because the new twist is that every arena game, like the winner, you know, the winner gets to be pampered. You don't have to do chores and stuff like that. But every arena game, Biggie said from today henceforth, every winner would also have the opportunity to choose someone to share that, you know, win with them. So I'm thinking he's going to choose Tolani Baj. I mean, that's your, you know, your love couple in the house, or your love partner in the house. So let's see if that's going to happen. So moving ahead, I also wanted to chip this in the morning. Kidwaya and Brighto, they were having a conversation, and that conversation was really, I don't know. So what happened was Kid was telling Brighto that, see, it's like V and Neo, their relationship is not going to last outside of this house. That the reason he's saying so is because for for Neo, it feels like Neo is only able to accept all these things that V portrays, or the things that V is doing, just because they're in the house. But it feels like when they're outside of the house and Neo has become somebody where, and, you know, he would have more options, that he's definitely going to, you know, end things with V. That the truth is, he is rooting for their relationship to last, but it feels like it's not going to last that long. And if it's going to last that, maybe he gives them to December. But either way, it feels like they are not strong enough, because Neo, according to him, is a Nigerian street local boy. So all these British accent, all these words that V uses, that he might be cool with it here in the house, like, but when they get out of the house, that's not going to be the case anymore. Guys, what do you think? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you feel like there's sense in what Kidwaya is saying? Do you feel like, you know, all of these things that's happening? I know sometimes they use like cuss words even when they are having personal conversations, but I just feel like, do you feel like there's sense in what he's saying? Just let me know. Then again, in course of that discussion also, the love doctor Brighto was like, okay, let me even ask you, what about you and Erica? Do you see yourselves, you know, doing anything outside of the house, like taking this relationship or whatever it is outside of the house? And, you know, I was very eager to hear what he was going to say. And shockingly, he was just like, you know, Confidently, he said everything was going to, work out, that they are going to, of course, take it outside of the house. And I'm very, happy right now. I am going to say congrats to Erica, because there seems to be like some green light after the house, because for all of us watching, we've been thinking that maybe it's going to be, just the house affair. But, Oga has said there is every possibility that both of you will be doing, stuff outside of the house. So shout out to you guys. Then again, the other thing that happened in the house was, Ozo and Nengi ship. I feel like they're getting closer to each other. Like they're beginning to like themselves. I don't know if it's just genuine friendship or anything, but I'm beginning to see both of them, working, at least amicably to a large extent. Today, Biggie, called out to Ozo, and he gave him a microphone infringement, and that time he was like carrying out his laundry, and Nengi was there. So when Biggie said he has been infringed or whatever, he has been punished or whatever for the microphone infringement, we just saw that Nengi was like, big brother, I was sorry, I'm sorry, big brother, I was sorry. So it was just beautiful to see that Nengi was actually apologizing on behalf of Ozo.
Ozo, this is a microphone infringement warning.
Big brother, sorry.
And also, see, the funny thing that Ozo did, Ozo was not like, see, this girl, bride influence. And finally, Ozo was like, I'm sure that my mother will be saying, my son, please leave this girl alone. Hapu this girl, aka, and then they were just laughing and all. Then finally, I think, not finally, like, because of the day, like, before the arena games, we also saw Nengi and Ozo playing, a question and answer section, like lecturer and, students kind of question and answer session. And I think Twitter is going crazy right now, because for every question that was posed at Nengi by Ozo, she answered all of them, she nailed all of them, and it was fun to watch.
Nigeria shares its borders with dash.
Chad and Cameroon to the east, Niger to the north, Benin to the west.
And I think like before now, I never really appreciated the conversations they were having, but right now I'm beginning to enjoy their friendship or whatever that they're trying to, grow. And I kind of like it. I don't know what your thoughts are, but you have to let me know in the comment section. So guys, I just decided to give you all the gist, everything that happened, from the morning through to, the afternoon, and then the games that happened. Let me go through it here. Nothing else is here. So that's all that happened. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do so by hitting the subscribe button, and just beside the subscribe button you see a notifications bell. Click on it and choose all. That means you would get notified whenever I upload my content on YouTube. And guys, follow me on all my social media platforms at Valin_Ose. Don't forget that we're live streaming every Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. That's practically 6 days in a week. So you want to stay glued to this channel, and you want to ensure that your bell is turned on. So to everyone that has been supporting me, thank you guys so much. Till we see again. Bye guys.